So here we are on the extension of the course on Gemini. So the goal is really to go much further. You should know that Gemini is a very, very good tool. Just being able to create an agent on it is already great. But there are about 20 things you need to know to really make a difference. Today, you'll be able to make dashboards, PowerPoint presentations. You'll really be able to actually access even your entire Google space if you have Gmail. There are a lot of little things that can really help professionals. So I know this because I've already trained people on it, but now it's your turn to find out what this tool can really do for you. In short, Gemini is very simple. I'll show you quickly. If I go to Google, you can find it just by typing Gemini directly. If you want, you can type Gemini AI or AI and you'll be able to find it. That's the right link. Also, keep in mind that if you use Google Chrome and have a Google account, you can also click here. You'll also have access to Gmail here. Sometimes it can be more convenient, especially when you're used to it, when you're often in your emails. It's actually pretty handy to access it this way. Next, you'll need to create an account or use your email address to log in. And once you're logged in, you'll arrive here on Gemini. You can quickly see that it looks exactly like all the other artificial intelligences. You have the chat bar here. You also have a toolbar that will give you access to a lot of things, which I'll be able to show you. You should also know that you can click on the plus sign and search through your local documents, your Drive, look through your Google Photos, or even import code or use Notebook LA, but we can talk about that as well. But what's also going to be very interesting is the quick mode here, where you can change the intensity of the Gemini model, so the intensity of the Gemini artificial intelligence. You have different strengths and weaknesses that we'll be able to take advantage of. And finally, we also have the tool mode. You'll be able to do deep research, and I'll explain that to you. It's about sending the artificial intelligence to work for 20 or 30 minutes on an entire research topic. The image mode, video mode, and especially the Canva mode, which will allow us to create dashboards, PowerPoint presentations, and even much more, like stylish reports, thanks to this little feature. That's something very, very important to know. Finally, to really highlight everything, you'll also have here the menu with the history of your conversations, the agents, which will be our backup topic, along with discovering the gems, or you can click on them. Next, you have your existing gems, meaning the agents you've already created, but also the ability to create a new one or modify an existing one by clicking here, or delete one if you want as well. You can view and edit them. It works very well. Now, one last feature that could be useful is to also check in the settings for the Gemini instructions, which you can see here. Instructions for Gemini, and here you can also add extensions, short messages, or instructions that the AI will try to follow. For example, one that I really like is if I ask you to write an email, suggest 5 different versions in terms of format, tone, and approach, so that instead of just getting a single email and thinking it's never quite right, I have the AI offer me several options. So that's really the scope of the features. You'll see that everything I've shown you today briefly will be useful when we talk about creating truly advanced agents with Gemini.